Hey you guys, it's Missy Lynn, and today I'm here with a get ready with me video. I thought I would film myself getting ready for today. I did a semi-neutral look with a muted purple lip. And I also used my Missy Lynn palette. For those of you who are looking for different ways to use this palette, I thought I would go ahead and film a get ready with me video using this palette and this palette only. Oh, and another thing before I get started, if you are not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I will put it right here if you're on your computer. If you are not, I will put a link down beneath this video in the description box. That way you can click on it and subscribe. Subscribing to my channel will give you an instant notification whenever I upload a new video. That way you never miss out on tutorials, giveaways, reviews, etc. So yes, I would love if you join the Missy Lynn family by subscribing. So without further ado, if you're interested in seeing this get ready with me look, then stay tuned. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to use this new foundation by NARS. It's the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation that recently just came out. And the color that I chose to wear is the medium dark number 2 in Tahoe. Now I normally wear Caddis in the NARS foundation, but the Tahoe was the closest to my Makeup Forever HD foundation. And the Caddis seemed a little dark, so I didn't want to like get it and then it oxidized. So I'd rather go with something lighter, and just in case it would oxidize, you know, it would actually match my skin. But it's matched my skin pretty well, and it dries like very fast, so you have to like work really fast. And the best way I feel like applies the best is using your fingers, of course. And so then what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna wet my beauty blender sponge. I'm gonna like really wet it, get it a little damp. So then now I'm just going to put a little of the foundation on my beauty blender and blend out any harsh lines, making sure to blend out like underneath my eyes, near my hairline, because you don't want it to look like you have a mask on. That's like one of my biggest concerns when I'm putting on foundation. This foundation is amazing. Like, I have oily skin and it's a matte foundation, so it works amazing. Now I have heard reviews about people not liking it whenever they have dry skin because it kind of clings on to the dry patches, but for me, I love it. You know, it definitely helps control the oil in my T-zone area. And whenever, like, I've been wearing it for a while, I'll give you guys like a full review, but I've been wearing it for a while and I honestly have nothing but good things to say about it. So okay, so next I'm just going to highlight, and you guys, if you watch my videos, then you practically know my highlighting routine. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand, and I normally do 2 pumps like that. And the beauty blender is damp, somewhat damp, and I just like rub it in to warm up the product. And then I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes. And then next I'm going to go back in with that beauty blender that I used to put my foundation on, and just dab a little bit of foundation around the highlight. And this will just help get rid of the line of demarcation. And I just blend that out with the butt of the beauty blender. It just kind of gives it more of like an easier transition, smooth transition. Okay, so I'm not going to set my under eye highlight because on my everyday foundation routines lately, I've just been letting the Pro Concealer dry by itself because it does a really good job with drying, and it doesn't like crack or cake underneath my eyes or settle in the fine lines underneath my eyes. So I really don't like to set it unless I'm going to like an event or if I'm going to be out for a long period of time. But I am going to set the rest of my foundation around. So I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Powder, and this is in number 235, which is my favorite. I love this powder, and you can tell because I already hit pan. So I'm just going to apply this like around. Who's texting me? Don't you hate like whenever you're doing something and somebody texts you when your phone ain't been going off the entire time that you weren't doing anything, and then all of a sudden you're doing something and somebody want to text you? I hate that. Okay, and then next I'm just gonna go in with my two powders from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my contour powders. Today I'm just gonna do it really light, because people always ask me like, oh, why do you contour? You have a nice structure in your face already, you don't need a contour. Well, whenever you put on foundation, your face is actually, like, your face loses its dimension, I feel like. So I just try to bring some of that dimension back into my face, just a little bit. And it could be ever so lightly. I like to mix the powders. This one is like a flat brown, and I just bring it around the temples of my forehead just to warm it up a bit. Okay, so now time for the eyes. And I know, like, I normally do my eyes first and then my foundation, but on an everyday basis, whenever I'm in a rush, I try to knock out the foundation part first because that's what takes the longest. And I just kind of do like a simple eye or whatever. So I'm gonna use the Missy Lynn palette from Beige Cosmetics. If you guys did not get one, like, now is the time to get one because it's sold out. Woohoo! I'm so happy about that. It's sold out. But they did place like a pre-order type of button on the site, and you can pre-order it for the special price. It's $11.95. But once we get that inventory back in stock and all of the orders are shipped out for those who actually pre-ordered, and then it's gonna go up to $14.95. So this is the time to like snag it right now at that special price, because $11.95, you cannot beat it. Okay, so starting off, I'm just going to use my BH Cosmetics powder, and this will be my transition color that I always use. And I like it because it's a skin tone color and it helps with blending out the eyeshadow. It makes the blending process a lot easier. So then next I'm gonna go into this orangey shade here, and I'm gonna pop this into my crease, and this will just warm up the look. And I'm trying to keep it really low beneath the crease area because I don't want it to like surpass the transition color that I actually applied. So I'm going to keep it really low, keep it underneath that color. And I don't care if it gets on the lid, I just want it to like have a warm look to it. And I'm just using a fluffy blending brush. This is the 224 brush by MAC that I'm using. This is like one of my favorite shades, and if you guys like watch my tutorials, then you know that I use Dance the Tides quite a bit from the NYX. It's like an orangey shade as my crease color, so I had to put that in my palette. I'm going to take this orangey shade and I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line just to warm up the look. And I'm using a pencil brush. Next, I'm gonna go back into this brown shade here. And I like this brown because it's not a very deep stark brown. It's very buildable, but whenever you use it like just one pass, it's very light. It just kind of adds some depth and dimension, but it doesn't like overpower your entire look, especially if you're looking for something for the everyday wear. So that's what I kept in mind. I wanted something that would go on fairly light, but was very buildable if you wanted to make it more intense. So I'm just gonna take the brown shade and I'm just gonna pop that in to the outer V area. And I'm gonna keep that right below the orange shade as well, as you see, like that. And then I'm gonna take some of that on my lower lash line and the outer 1/3 area. I'm just gonna pass that like that. Okay, so then next what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this warm beige creamy eyeshadow. I'm just going to use my finger. And it has like a pinky undertone to it. So I'm just going to place that all over my eyelid. I'm going to go back in with that brown eyeshadow, just to make it a little bit more distinct and separate it. And then taking some of this, I'm just going to put it in my inner tear duct area using a pencil brush. And then using my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, I'm just going to wing out my liner. I have to do it off camera, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've applied my wings liner and also some black gel liner in my waterline. And then I'm just going to apply my mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to pass one coat because I am going to put a pair of falsies. This is Glamorous lashes, and it's by Social Eyes. If you guys watch Saturday Night Alright, Carissa here on YouTube, she actually has a lash line and she sent me some, and I'm in love with these. I love it because the band is so thin and it doesn't feel thick or make my eyes uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna put these on and I'll be right back. Okay, and so now that I have my false lashes on, as you can see, they look very natural. I'm just going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. Now, for those of you who are new to highlighting or you want the best color payoff, I like using a fan brush whenever I highlight because I don't know, it just makes it look a lot smoother. It makes the application blend in better into the skin, in my opinion. But if you use like a blush brush or just a regular fluffy powder brush, then you may not get the color payoff that you want. So for me, because these two colors can be a bit warm for my skin tone, I'm going to use this warm shade to cool it down first. So I'm just going to take a little bit onto this brush, and then I'm going to apply it to the highest points of my cheeks. Now I can wear this color alone and it still looks amazing. As you can see, it'll still look amazing. So today I feel like rocking the gold, so I'm just going to put the gold on top of that. I'm gonna layer it. And that way it's not as warm and it gives more of a champagne gold color rather than a bronzy gold. Okay, and then for the lips, I'm going to take two lip colors. I'm going to take Marshmallow by Colored Raine, and then also Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick by Anastasia. So I'm just going to put this one on first and then put this one in the center to kind of give that ombre effect. Okay, so this is the look. Okay, so I'm back. My hair is done. My makeup is semi-done. My lips has dried. So the one thing that I want to do, I want to add some purple on my lower lash line to kind of bring out the purple in the lips. So I just want to go back and touch up. And I'm going to take this grape shade here with a smudger brush by MAC. This is the 214 brush. And I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line. And that is basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my neutral look for today. I have my highlight popping and I kind of have like 50 shades of purple going on here. So yeah, so that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. That way I know to do more looks using the Missy Lynn palette. And be sure to check out BH Cosmetics so you can get you a Missy Lynn palette. You can pre-order it. It's out of stock right now, like I said, but you can pre-order it for the special price of $11.95. Once again, once the inventory is back in stock, the price will go up to $14.95. So you may want to snag you a few. I'm just saying. So yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.